Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host. Let's get into this. So, hi guys. I hope all is well. Today, we gotta do a message. It doesn't happen a lot. It's happened before, but we got one today. I got both of these downloads today, and I was instructed to go over both of them today. All right. So the first message was about people. Okay, we had this message before about how we're connected to people, how our blessings come through people, lessons, messages, guidance, angels, all of that good stuff, right? We are now stepping into an energy where a lot of people are vibrating at this high frequency, right? Whether they're using their gifts for good or bad, even the people who are using any dark arts, it's at a higher vibration, because those people, these are like demons, your warlocks, your witches, your wizards, you know, the people, right? These people, whether they're good or bad, are going to start approaching you. You're going to start seeing strangers, people that don't know you, or as you would think, but they do. They recognize you in spirit. Some of them have been around for, a while, like a really long time. Like I said, we had this discussion the other day about people knowing who we are, and some of them we are never going to meet, right? This is their job, to hide in the shadows. They observe, they make sure certain prophecies come to pass, whatever, right? Not whatever, but right? That was from the other day. This message is now about some people who are going to be approaching you, okay? They're going to be coming to you as if you know them, but you don't know them, but they know you, okay? You don't have to be a chosen one, a starseed. You don't even, it's not even that, right? This is just one of those messages about people who have been around for a long time, and they're coming out of the shadows, because now that we have our vibrations higher, we can interact with such beings now, right? We can start interacting with different entities from different timelines, different dimensions, right? They were waiting for us to raise our vibration, okay? And now that the shift has happened, we have a few other things going on, right? We talked about the geomagnetic storms, we got the fake sun, we got all these different things going on with the elements. They're toying with the elements, right? And it can affect us in different ways, because our body, our frequency, it needs those things. But if it's not from the creator, that is a problem, okay? Yeah. So that's one of the messages, okay? Strangers, complete strangers, are gonna start coming up to you, and it's gonna seem awkward and weird. Some of them, if you are vibrating at a particular frequency, then you might recognize some people, depending on the purpose of the interaction, all of that other stuff. Whatever the deets are, it's going to determine, the overall essence and energy of the interaction, okay? Now, second segment message. I don't know what to call it, right? Okay. We talked a while ago. We always talk about birth charts and in energy, and how your birthday and your moon sign and your ascending sign and your descending sign has a lot to do with who you are and what type of energy that you carry, right? We talked about that. Because there's a lot of different spells being broken, a lot of the people who have been practicing dark arts, they're going to start shifting into the energies of those signs. They already do that, but it's going to be harder for you to pick up on certain frequencies. So be careful. Especially those cusp people, it's going to be easier. And we talked about shape shifting, right, a while ago. This is that, okay? This is pretty much people using their birth chart. So, for example, let's just say a person's birthday is like October 21st, right? Or the 22nd, whatever the day is of the transition from Libra into Scorpio. This is not a particular scenario. I'm just using this as an example, right? Let's just say a person who has been attacking you has a birthday and they're going to be able to move into the Libra energy and operate out of the sign prior to their sign, making their energy cloaked. Okay, this is what you would call cloaking your energy. Just one, form of being able to shapeshift and move around in the spirit in sneaky ways in the shadows without people being able to pick up on your energy, on their energy. I'm sorry. As people start to attack you and they're shifted in and out of this energy, you're going to start feeling different frequencies associated with that sign that they're attacking you from or that they're hiding in. Like I said, it's going to be the sign prior. So if they're like coming into Sagittarius, right, that date, the 21st or the 22nd, they would operate out of the Scorpio energy and so on and so forth, right? What's happening is because of the transition and because of the rise in the vibration, it's really hard for them to stand in their own frequency. So they have to operate out of different frequencies in order to function right now. And a lot of them are attempting to hide from karma. They are trying to move in different ways to stay afloat. Obviously, the name of the game is to survive, right? No matter what end of the spectrum you are on. So the whole purpose, I'm assuming, of this message, and whatever you take from it, you take from it, but whatever the purpose of this message is, like I said, you'll take whatever you take, but as for me, I'm assuming that it is to prepare and warn people for the different energies that are about to be exchanging. We have a new moon coming in, so if you pay attention to any of that, that a lot of those different times are used specifically to send spells out, send attacks, and send different spirits. Okay, this is where the time is heightened or in the wee hours of the morning. So you might even start noticing that you'll be attracting signs of people, zodiac signs of people that is connected to the sign, right? That people are, because we talked about this. We had a segment a while ago about people being able to use the energy of people in your environment to attack you, okay, especially if they have the same zodiac sign. So again, let's just say if a person is a Sagittarius, right, and they are attacking you. If you have a Sagittarius person in your immediate environment, they can use the energy of that vessel to attack you. They have to be obviously really good. And I mean, this is without making physical contact. I'm not speaking of, reaching out to a person saying, hey, I'll pay you X, Y, and Z amount of dollars to report to me every single thing that this person is doing. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying doing things wireless, okay? Like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, right? I'm speaking of the different things that people can use against you in your birth chart. We talked about this, right? This time, the signs that are compatible with your placements, whatever placements you have in your birth chart, we talked about that as well, is really important for us to learn our birth charts, because we'll be able to understand the different things that are going on in our environments, in our spiritual, physical, and financial environments. If we learn our birth charts, a lot of things will be a little bit easier for us to understand, and it'll allow us to get a little bit closer to the Creator, right? Another thing, whatever placements you do have that are going to be used for warfare, you have to make sure that those zodiac signs that you're in. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Let's say Venus, your Venus, right? This is the planet that is associated with love, beauty, vanity, things of that nature, right? Let's just say you have a Cancer placement, right? We know what that sign is all about. We know the qualities that are associated with being a Cancer. And let's just say you'll start getting a flood of Scorpios, Pisces, Cancers, right? These are the signs that are compatible with the Cancer placement in that, aspect especially. You understand? So you have to be careful, because these are the little pockets where the manipulation and the spying takes place, okay? They do the spying first, and then they start the manipulation. So this is why it's important to know people's birth chart. And I know, because people that manipulate, they obviously use your birth chart to, know the proper times to attack. No, you need to know birth charts as well, okay? The people you're around on a consistent basis is important, okay? Because this is where the warfare is coming through. This is where it's easier for your attackers to throw the darts. They'll know where to throw the darts, okay? And before we go, I just wanted to make sure that you guys were going to tap in, because I know I said that I was going to get the camera set up, and I am, and I'm about to get it rolling. So just start coming over on YouTube, because it's about to get lit, okay? It's about to get super lit. But yeah, that's it. Make sure you don't get freaked out and weirded out. It's just people who know you in the spirit realm that are physically coming through, and some of them might try to physically attack you. I'm not saying they will, but you just have to be on point. You'll be fine. Nothing's gonna happen. We're all good, alright? But I'm gonna end it here. I do love y'all. I hope all is well. I hope y'all have been drinking your water, eating your fruit and vegetables, and sipping on your own tea, because it's free. Alright, love y'all. Peace.